What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my Forever World episode. I think it's 3 now. As you see, I've been down here collecting resources. I need a lot of blocks for the build that I'm working on today, but I also found some diamonds. Here, let me play a quick time lapse for you of me digging a little bit of this tunnel. All right, now that you're back, we're gonna go ahead and check out this area. So I did burn to death, unfortunately. I missed recording that. I didn't die to the warden that spawned, surprisingly. I just gotta watch these things, because these things are irritating me. And there's... I don't know if there's any actual shriekers down here. I see the sensor. Why did it just get darker? Like, I see the sensors, but I have yet to see any shriekers down here, so it might be good. I do hear zombies, though. Where the heck's that zombie coming from? Zombie groans directly in front of me? What? Hello? Showing them out here. I don't understand these things. I hear the zombies. Where are the zombies? I just want to find them. Wait. Are they up? Oh, please don't be up. Up sounds like a really bad idea. That cobblestone? They are up. Wait, is that a zombie spawner? Ooh. Did I just manage to find a zombie spawner? What? Apparently I did. Get. Oh. I didn't even think about that being an advancement over here. That's cool. Oh, seriously? Again? There. I can use this for future. Yes, I can. Well, I have future plans now. I found the zombies. And what did I get out of it? I got some bread. I got diamond horse armor. Sweet. 2 name tags. I needed the name tags. Oh, yeah. If you can't guess what I needed name tags for, well, Try a little harder. 2 sets of diamond horse armor. That's awesome. I'll take it for sure. Amazing. We'll go ahead and light this area up so I don't forget where it's at. I mean, I'm probably still gonna forget where it's at. Diamond horse armor, 2 string. Okay, cool. I will definitely be back for this stuff. Absolutely. Absolutely, posilutely. Just need to make sure it's marked. I know exactly where it's at, and I think I might have enough to do what I'm gonna be doing in this episode, so we'll get back to what we were doing originally and intentionally. So before we go ahead and get started, guys, if you guys are enjoying what you're seeing and you want to see more of this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, let me know down in the comments what you think of everything, and I will see you guys in a couple seconds when I get back up to my house. All right guys, so I am back up at my house now. As you'll see in this chest here, I have collected quite a few variety of blocks. I have a lot of blocks, but I'm hoping this is going to be everything that I need for it. I don't fully know if it's going to, so I'm hoping it's gonna, minus the fact that I do still need to get more wood, which I do have at least, oh, I have 3 spruce trees that have grown. Okay. Let's see if I can bone meal this last one, and then we'll cut down all of those trees, get them all doing what well, okay. I cut it down. I am one with the tree. I am one with the tree. Okay, that's better. Whew. Panicked. I mean, I didn't panic. Okay, yeah, I panicked. But I have 4 trees that I need to cut down, which should give me all of the spruce logs that I need, hopefully, for that build. And then we get to go over and kidnap 9 villagers. What I needed these name tags, these name tags for. I needed 3 of them. So, if you haven't guessed already, I'm building an iron farm. Because, well, I mean, that's my current level of iron, 1, and 1 raw iron. And, well, I need more iron to be able to make stuff and do things. So, I'm gonna cut these trees down real quick, and hopefully that'll be enough. If not, I'll replant. I'm gonna replant anyway, just so that I have them, but yeah, so I'm gonna do that real quick. See you in a second. All right, so if almost 6 stacks isn't enough, that's gonna be well, that's gonna be too bad. I mean, I do have more that I can come over here and cut down. I have 4 more planted. There's 1 that's grown, and I've got another dark oak that's growing over there because I do need the dark oak, but there's also some other things that I need to grab, like bucket of lava. I need 2 buckets of lava. Should be enough for what I'm doing. But I can take you guys over to where I'm gonna be building this thing and show you exactly what it is, like what the size is, layout, and everything is that I'm looking to be able to do with this. So we're gonna head on over here. It's not gonna be too far from me. It's not gonna be too far from my main area. It's, you know, actually relatively close, just across the bridge over here. You'll notice that it's a little flatter than it was earlier, and this is the area in which it's gonna be. So you'll notice I have this center point here. It's not as far from the front, so like it's not really centered. It's centered left and right, but it's off-centered front and back. It's a little further forward than it is backward because I'm only going to be doing 3 chambers. I designed one to be able to utilize 4 chambers, but I'm only going to be doing 3 of them. So the first things that I need to get done is I need to lay out like the basic. This is the entrance here, right? That's how you get in, and then the walls. Something really, really simple. The exterior, I'm not really all too focused on right away. Like I'll get this stuff built up just a little bit, but the main focus right now is going to be actually getting the villager areas and the area, the spawning platform for the iron golems, the area for the zombies to be put, because I will have to get zombies at night, you know, all that fun stuff. But I do need to be able to encapsulate those mobs into one area, because I don't need my villagers trying to escape while I'm trying to get them put into their little homes, you know, things like that. So we'll get this basic area set up first. We'll get the outline done of the building. Oh, well, the bottom layer of the outline done. There's still going to be a lot that has to happen, but I'm not too worried about getting all of that done right away. I might do 2 layers up, you know, that way I can like, 2-layer wall. That way I can bring them in here. Luckily, I do in fact enjoy the whole, hey, we're going to give you a way to move more than 1 mob at once. You can now lead boats around. Like, that is going to come in handy for this, for sure. Because if I can get villagers trapped into boats, I can lead them over, because I do have a couple leads. I have 3 leads, so I can man 3 boats at once. So that's definitely going to be useful. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and throw a second layer on this, so that way anything that I pull in here, any zombies, well, not really the zombies yet, more of the villagers. Once I get the villagers in here, I can actually get them housed easier. I don't have to worry about them escaping, you know, things like that. So long story short, I'm going to go ahead and do a quick time lapse of getting the chambers ready. The chambers for the my brain's not wanting to work. The chambers for the mobs to go into. I'm going to start getting those ready and start getting things set up for that. So I'll see you guys in a second. All right, so as you all just saw, I did just get this actually built. So this is the basic design that I'm going with. It's something simple. I took some designs that I've seen around and, you know, mashed them together to make them a little easier and a little more useful for 1.21. So I did test it, obviously, because I'm not going to just willy-nilly build some things and then hope and pray that it's actually going to work. This does work. It does produce iron. How much it produces, I don't know. I haven't quite tested that far, but I did test that it does in fact produce iron. So The things that I need to do now is I need to move some villagers over, and I need to get more tough because I've been using the tough, I can't remember what it is, just tough bricks, I believe. Yeah, tough brick slabs. I have half slabs on the bottom so that the iron golems are forced to spawn up there, and they cannot spawn on the ground down here. That way, you know, I don't have any issues with it not doing what I want it to do, and no other mobs can spawn within the building as well. I do plan on throwing glass in here, so I do need to get some sand, either collect some sand or get some sand cooking up, because I would like to have glass to be able to see into the villagers and watch them freak out and panic and try to run away and do everything else. As you see, I also did throw up some little lights for the paths, because it was pretty dark at nighttime. It adds a nice little ambiance, I'd have to say. But I don't think I have any more tough other than the tough stairs. I don't need tough stairs, so I need to essentially make a highway between there and that village so that I can steal villagers and lead them over with the 3 leads that I have on boats. At least that's the plan. Hopefully that'll work. I don't think I saw any sand anywhere. Oh, 59 sand. Okay. That's probably not going to be enough. Awesome. So, do I have any gunpowder? Or not gunpowder. Do I have any coal? I don't have any coal. I just tried to check my backpack. This is not modded. This is not modded Minecraft. There will not be any in the backpack. Spruce log cook. Thank you. Oh, you're up there. Yeah, we'll go with it for right now. Hopefully that cooks up a decent bit. You'll see it going down into there. I can take that hopper, throw it on the side there, so that I do guarantee that it does at least put fuel into it when needed. So now when the fuel empties here, it will go. Awesome. So now I need to make a couple boats. I only really need 3 at a time. I'm gonna take more than 3, but I need 3 at a time. So if I could make, let's see, what can I make right now? How many? 1, 2, and 3. All right, 3 boats, 3 leads. I'm gonna take some dirt with me, essentially just so that I can build that highway. And then obviously I am gonna block off that front entrance, and I'll have to use job blocks to get them lured up into the building, because I don't believe you can actually lead a villager. Unfortunately, that is something they should add. Let me lead the villagers. All I want. That's all I want. Let me lead the villagers. Now this highway, essentially what I need to do with it is I need to get the highest point flat all the way to the village from this point on. Because I can go down, that's not a problem. Going back up, that's the problem. So if I could lead the villagers over here, I'm gonna work on setting up this little highway. It'll just be a flat path for right now, 3 wide, so that boats can float or get pulled across it. I'm gonna make it 3 wide for now. I'll work on that, get some villagers and boats, test it. Hopefully it works, and then I'll show you guys, or I'll see you guys when, if it works, I'll see you guys when I get all 9 villagers that I need taken from their home. All right, so the villager highway worked, but as you saw in the time lapse, I decided to make it to where I could just breed them in here. I'll get 9 eventually, and then once I get the 9, I'll get them all trapped and, you know, get that all set up and finish up building this. So I currently have 4. I have 9 beds, so that's enough beds for all of them to be able to reproduce to at least 9. So quit jumping on the bed. So I should at least get 9 shortly. I do have it somewhat lit up because I don't necessarily want mobs to spawn in on them. And then obviously I'll cover that so no mobs can walk in over the wall towards them. And I'll just hang out for a little while and let them do their thing. Hopefully within a matter of less than an hour. I don't know how often it is that they breed, but I know it happens frequently. It's been a while since I've actually done villager breeding and villager trading like this, so. Modded Minecraft, man. It's a whole nother world. You don't really have to rely on villagers too much to do too much in mods that I play, so. Yeah, so I'm gonna work on this and hopefully have more villagers by the end of the day. So I'll see you guys when we have 9 villagers. All right, so we have got all the villagers growed up and inside of their respective places. Not to mention that, but I also went ahead and lured in all the zombies there underneath those things. I have Beep, Boop, Beep, Boop, and Bop. Those are the names of the 3 zombies. I know, so creative, so original, right? Now the only thing I have to do is get the actual waterways set up. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That should be how far out it needs to go, is right there. So then I'll go 1, but it needs to be up. It needs to be up a layer. I'm trying to figure out what's going on, why this doesn't feel right. It needs to be up 1 layer. So let me go sleep through the night because I need to get a new axe too. That's okay, I got diamonds. I can do this. I got diamonds to do this. So let me go sleep through the night. I'll show you guys what I mean by my little light up area that I added the lights for the pathways to make it look a little better. So they're all on the left side, depending on which way you're looking at it, but they just add a little bit of ambiance, a little bit of light to this dark and dreary world. There's a zombie over there that I don't want to mess with right now. So let's go ahead and go in here, go to sleep before the zombie gets over here. And we should be okay. Okay, so I need 1, 2, 3 of those. Go in here and say I need 2 and then 3. Aha. All right, we should be good. Head back on over there. Oh, yeah. See, he didn't see me. He's not bothered by me. I did add a couple things just to help with things. So for like thumbnail reasons, I added a shader packs and shaders to be able to take better thumbnails and do better thumbnails with things. So I do have shaders. I won't be playing with the shaders unless you guys want me to. Let me know in the comments down below what you think, if I should play with the shaders or not. If you don't think I should, that's perfectly understandable. I'm not going to be upset if you don't think that I should play with the shaders. That's not a big deal. And I think I might have messed this up. Hold on. I'm back. I did, actually. This needs to be up 1 more layer. So I need to get rid of all of these. Bring this up by 1 more layer. Just because I don't necessarily want them sitting directly on top of these guys. Mostly just because of those blocks. Now, I mean, I could do it. I'd just have to break those blocks and get rid of them. I think I might actually do that. That'll make it a little easier, a little more seamless. The only one that's going to be a troublesome bunch is going to be the zombies. Now, I will have to break them quickly and replace them quickly. So, why did I get rid of that? Need to break, place, and now he's on fire. Please don't die. Please don't die. Did you die? Okay, good, you didn't die. Okay, so I gotta be careful with that. I don't need them dying, so I'm gonna replace that real quick. He's on fire. He should be okay. We should be good. I don't think anybody died. No. And let me see. Yeah, you're boop. That's not the block I wanted to put there, but okay. Well, he can hold things, apparently. So I need to fill in all of this. And this is essentially all that I'm going to be doing for a little while, just filling all of this in and, making it look good, because I need a spawnable platform for the iron golems when I activate this thing. So enjoy the time lapse, guys. All right, so now that we've got all the water and everything up there done, it should be really simple to get this thing actually up and running. So all I really need to do is hop up here, break that block for now, break that block, break that one, place down another one there. He can't get to me. And yep, that already sounds like there's an iron golem in there. Yeah, there is. Okay, so I've got 5 iron sitting in there right now. Oh, I have iron production. Yes, I do. Now, the only thing that I would like to change is this aspect right here, being able to actually see said iron golem being offed. So I'm going to go ahead and throw some glass right here so that we can watch the magic happen, and I'm going to go ahead and activate the other 2 tanks, because that's not going to take long to do, and I gotta stop using that block. I need to use something a little more gentle. I don't want to hit boop. There we go. And I say gentle, I mean like a block that's easier to break. So like I'm gonna hop up here. I never did put glass on this one. Not really sure why. break that, and break that block. That should have all of those guys running around all frantic like. Should be able to break that. Put glass, break that, put glass, break that, put glass. I just want to be able to see them be tortured. Glass, glass, glass. Break that, glass. Break that, glass. Break that, glass. Break that, glass. And that would make a successful iron farm if I do say so myself. Heard quite a few iron golems burning over there since I started this thing, so we should be pretty well set for a little while on iron. Let's see. Last time I looked in there, there was, what, 8, I believe, that had been produced? And we now have 22? Like, yeah, I'd say this is pretty effective. I'd say this iron farm is pretty good. Now I just need to put a building around it. Yep, I just got to enclose it now and get that all done, and we have a rather productive iron farm now. Sweet. Can I take all of these blocks? Oh, I can. There we go. That'll all fill up with iron now. All right, sweet. I'm gonna get to working on actually getting a building around this thing, and I need to fix that. First of all, that is hideous. I don't like that. What happened there? That's gross. Okay, that's better. But yeah, I'm going to work on getting a building around this thing, and I'll see you guys in a second. I need to make a smoker to smoke my potatoes quicker and everything else that I need, so I think I'm going to take this one, or what the heck? Why are you looking through the door? Bad piggy. Okay. That was cool. That's awesome. Thanks, dude. Yeah, smoker. I need... There's stuff in there. Ooh, there is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, back to the smoker. I have been working a lot on getting this build done. I'm actually almost done, as you can see it out there. I'm almost done, almost ready to show you guys where I am and what I've come up with. So I have 56. What am I cooking you with? That should be all right with 64 on me. That should be okay. That pig gave me a freaking heart attack. Oh, what the heck, piggy? I got all sorts of foods. I can actually eat these glowberries now because I can grow more pretty easily. Just take some bone meal and slap it on those things, but I have been hard at work, okay? I actually need to take that stone. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it into stone bricks. I should be good on what I have. I need to make more of this into stairs, which honestly, that should do. I'm gonna go ahead and turn those into slabs. If I need to get more, I can always go down and get more from down below, but I need to take this glass with me so I can show you guys what I've been working on. It has been quite the brain-hurting adventure, if I do say so. I do plan on putting some sort of sign, something, I'm not sure, maybe an iron ingot or something above on that wood right there facing towards the house, just so we can see. But while I've been building this thing, let's see how much it's actually produced. Wow, that's produced a decent bit. I'm gonna climb up on the outside of the building. It'll be easier for me to break. As you see, actually, I'm gonna climb up from the inside. I did have to go through and make all of that path block just due to the fact that it was making it rather hard to keep them from spawning outside. Now that I've made those all path blocks, it has kept the iron golems from spawning anywhere but in there. So that's definitely gonna up the production for sure. But I need the glass for this area right here. So obviously I didn't want to take up too much of my spawning space because I already don't have a lot of spawning space. So my bag just shifted behind me. So I needed to do something. So I figured, you know, why not make it to where I can actually look into here? Oh, bye. Why not make it to where I can actually look into here? So I need to put glass there so that it's an enclosed area, just because I like the way that I like the way that the glass looks. It just makes it feel cleaner. So yeah, so it's got an extra layer to it there. I need to go through and fill all this stuff back in because I did have to tear it out, unfortunately. But let's see, where are we at? That needs you just need your logs back, right? It's just 2? Yep, just 2. And then I should be able to fill all of this in logs. Fill all of that in with the stone. And again, logs. But I need to go ahead and cap this off right here. And I'll just fill this in real quick. And do the logs here. And I believe it's 4 or 3 up. Yeah, it's 3 up on either side. So yeah, see how it's got a little bit more of a lip to it on this side because of that window. I did do what I could do to keep it from being spawnable, so that's definitely a positive. I need to fill this in. I might end up adding a window inside of these openings here. So you see the building's not really centered, or the farm inside of the building's not really centered, but it is working flawlessly the way that I like it to work flawlessly now that those are all path blocks. But okay, I thought I had missed some because of the way that was lining up. No, that's just the way that it is. So I'm gonna finish this up real quick. It shouldn't take much longer to get this all built. I think honestly, I might go up one more and do wood across here. I might not. I'm not sure. I'm gonna play around with it a little bit, and I'll show you guys the exact detail of everything that I've done and the finished product when I have finished said product. What did I do? What did I? Oh. No. Oh, there's 2 of them down there dying right now. Sweet. I need to fix that. I will fix that. Otherwise, my brain will hurt. But yeah, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, so I'd have to say this thing has come out looking pretty nice. It's rather productive. It does well everything that I need it to do. I like the way that this thing looks. I think it's come out looking quite spectacular. I'd say one of probably my better builds. I know it's not very textured or anything like that. That's why I went with the stone bricks, because the stone bricks, they add their own texture. Now, like I said, I might end up adding like a opening up at the top, at that top point. I might add like a circle or something, a air quote Minecraft circle. But I think this thing is looking pretty good, I'd have to say. I do need to add a little more touches, a couple more touches to it, a couple things. I need to add some sort of sign to indicate that it is in fact, well, my iron farm. And now what I put on there, I'm not quite certain. I could do all sorts of things. I'm over here opening Google on my second screen, so if you hear some weird sounds, that's what those are from. I do apologize. It honestly sounds like dirt. So, I mean, I could build a Minecraft iron ingot, but I don't think I have the blocks in order to do that. It's a lot of grays and light grays and dark grays and whites, and I mean, there's 3 different colored grays. I don't have 3 different colored grays. We look at the iron ingot here in the box. Let's see what we've got. What do we have for iron ingot wise, other than a whole bunch of them? I do have like the Minecraft wiki, I don't know how to say it. If you know how to properly pronounce that word, let me know. I do have that pulled up. Now it does look like it takes quite a bit of dark items. I don't really have dark items. I mean, I do have the deep slate, but that's like 3 different grays. I could use gravel for one of them. That would work. Use dark gray and then gravel for the other gray, and then light gray wool. I think that would, like, use gray, gravel, and I think that would work to show, and then white wool, obviously, but I think that might work for Oop, I gotta sleep. I think that might work for doing it. So let me give it a shot, see what I can do, try to get something up there to look good and, you know, show that, hey, I produce iron over here. I am the iron farm. Let me see what I can produce over there. And I'll show you guys a time lapse of me trying to piece that together and try to figure out what to do with that and how to get it to actually look right. Now, I just got to collect all the blocks and get to it. So, see you guys in a second. All right, guys, so I currently have the shaders enabled so that you can see it in all of its lovely glory. Look at it. It's a giant iron farm with a giant iron ingot on top of it. I I got so confused while building that. If you saw that in the replay, I got so confused. I'm gonna go ahead and disable the shader pack so you can see it in Minecraft glory. It's just, I think that fits perfectly. I like the building. I like the giant iron farm, or a giant iron ingot on top of it. That took me a while to figure out how exactly I was gonna build. It's made out of very simple blocks. Iron, blocks of iron, gray wool, light gray wool, stone, and clay and white wool. That's what it's made out of. And I think I did a pretty decent job at centering it, honestly. I found rough center of the building because the building doesn't really have a center, but I found a rough center of the building, went from that and did that, and that is including the iron that I got from which I actually need to slap some buttons on top of it. Sorry for the Discord notifications. If you heard that get picked up by the microphone. I need to slap some buttons up on top of that giant iron ingot to keep iron golems from spawning up there, because it just gave it a spawnable platform. Because they will spawn on top of the wool and whatnot, so I gotta do something to keep that from doing my brain. Keep from that happening. My brain is broken, is what I was trying to say. 13. I'm gonna need more than 13. Just go ahead and make a whole bunch of them. 63. That ought to be enough. But that's perfect. That is perfect for this forever world. I'm never gonna need iron ever again, because I mean, all right, look, I can make all of the auto farms now. The auto smelter, that's a plan. Like the giant mass smelter, that is definitely a plan for future works. Absolutely, positively. Absolutely, positively. That's the word I was looking for, or phrase, I guess. So yeah, now I just need to hop all the way up here. I'll use my wool. Oh, not enough. I'll use my stone then. How about that? There we go. Slap some buttons down on top. That way nothing can spawn up here. The one torch. And there we go. Now it is no longer spawnable. Sweet. That means all iron will be produced inside the farm. It took a lot to build this. It took a lot to actually get to this point. And honestly, I didn't think I'd ever build something this grand, something this massive in vanilla Minecraft. At least I've never built something this massive, so it definitely took a lot of work. So for all of you who are still watching at this point, any likes, comments, subscribes, that really helps. But again, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this as much as I enjoyed making it. I know there's a lot of time lapses, and I know there was a big gap where there was no building, and then all of a sudden there's a building. I do apologize for that. I just completely forgot to hit record while doing any of that building, and once I finally realized it was a little too far into it to do it. But that looks awesome. Wow, that looks amazing to me. I'm so blown away by the fact that I actually did that. I did that. I made that thing, and I am super thrilled by the fact that I did that. But I will see you guys in the next one. Y'all take it easy.